The aim of this week is to finally get this house clean and organised and get myself in some sort of routine. Good morning everyone and welcome to another brand new weekly vlog. My name is Astrid and I vlog every single week of my life. This is week number 26, I think. Let me check that for you. Week number 26. How are we all doing? Let me know what you've been up to this week in the comments. Also, while we're here, I've been having a little look at how many people who watch my vlogs are subscribed to my channel, and I can see that half of you who are watching this vlog are not currently subscribed to my channel. So if that is you and you enjoy these weekly vlogs, please do hit subscribe, because we're getting kind of close to 2,000 subscribers now. I'm on like 1,700, which is crazy. I feel like it's really gone up recently, so thank you so much for your support. I had such a busy weekend. You guys will have seen the previous vlog that I uploaded was like a staycation. Basically me and the girls went on a brand trip to Kent for the night, which was lovely, and then me, Maria and Jess also then went on to go to BST and shoot an ad for a brand that we love as well. So then by the time I got back yesterday, I was absolutely out for the count. Like, I was exhausted. I still feel like I sound exhausted, and I feel it, to be honest. I've definitely overslept this morning, but Maria and Jess and I have decided to all go to B&M this morning just to get us out of the house, get us moving after a busy weekend. So I've actually never been to B&M in London. I used to love a B&M trip in Norwich, but for some reason in London, it's like B&M doesn't exist in my brain. But I know that's wrong, and today I'm going to prove it. Today I'm sort of taking a half day, and that's how I'm going to see it, because this weekend was so much fun. I had such a good time, but it was also a lot of consecutive late nights and a lot of socialising for work stuff. And also in the middle of it, I really thought I was coming down with a cold. Like, I fully expected to wake up on Saturday morning with like a full-blown cold, and I didn't. But I think it was just because I'm so tired, and I was really tired going into it anyway because I've not been sleeping very well. So this week's a fairly quiet week. I've got a lot that I want to do, but it's kind of all at home without any like set timings. So I think today I need to unpack my stuff and like have a big clean. I've actually got a new washing machine arriving because our washing machine broke, you may remember. So that's being delivered and installed later on. Yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna really like listen to myself in terms of like what I want to eat, what I want to do, like, which will probably be not a lot. I really feel like I sound as tired as I feel. What is it about shops like B&M, Home Sense? They're just so fun to like walk around, even though like B&M, you know what's going to be there probably. I've got a little list of things I need to buy, and I'll almost definitely completely ignore the list and go a bit rogue, but no, I won't ignore the list. I do need to get the things on the list. I think most girls in their 20s meet up with their friends to go for brunch.
Not us though, we're not like other girls.
Here we are.
Also not like other girls.
Here we are in B&M.
I hope everyone knows that I was severely joking with that sentence.
Yeah. God, Flump cereal. I don't want this, but as a child, I absolutely would have gone feral for it. I used to love a Flump. Who wants a B&M haul?
Me! Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Me! That was so weird. Why did that baby look like that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
So
fully conscious baby.
Yeah. So strange. Anyway, I'll go first. I got Frazzles, and I actually got 2 packs because they were 2 for £2.50, and I love Frazzles. I then got some Powerade for now, a big thing of hand soap. I got Peony and Blossom
big up to
flavour. I was going to say scented.
Do you want to know the first ever thing I was gifted in my life?
What?
4 bottles of Carex Love Hearts hand soap. And it was the greatest day.
I've got the Carex Love Hearts antibac in my bag right now.
I know you have.
But I bought that myself.
The first PR parcel I ever had was from Urban Decay.
Whoa!
Yeah, and they brought out like a new range of skincare, and they sent it to me. Incredible. And I thought like, oh my god, just call me Zoella.
Yeah. Well,
get Zoella on the phone, she's lost her job.
I thought that, but it was Carex hand soap.
Yeah.
I can't remember what mine was.
I used to stock it in the boots that I worked at the time, and I remember saying to all of my colleagues, guys, just so you know, I've got 4 bottles of this hand soap at home. And they were going, wow, really, that's amazing.
That's so good.
Then I got some Zoflora in the Tulip and Peach Blossom scent. I got some toothpaste because I needed some toothpaste. I got a 14 pack of penguins. That's a lot of penguins.
It is, yeah.
But I was quite excited
about
that.
Jokes.
God,
oh my god, I forgot about the jokes. I'll tell you a joke later, guys. Then I got a twirl in honeycomb sundae flavour. You got one of these as well, didn't you? So I've got no idea if this is going to be nice or absolutely grim.
Could go either way.
It really could go either way. And then I got some double clip freezer bags. I think that was everything actually. I think that's all, because I've got the toothpaste on my lap, but I've already told you about that.
That's everything then.
Okay, well, over to you.
Alright, me or you?
Who'd like to go first?
Go on. Go on, do your show and tell.
2 Oust descalers. Highly recommend that for your kettle and other needs, but I only use it for the kettle. I got 2
other needs.
Saint-Tropez tans, which were on offer for $4.99 each, and it said the RRP was £18 something.
Yeah, so that cost you a tenner instead of...
Yeah, and Saint-Tropez...
Instead of 36.
Yeah, Saint-Tropez is so expensive, and it's very, very good, but I think that they must have discontinued this one, so that's why it's in B&M, because they wouldn't normally sell.
Yeah.
Not a current one, yeah.
I got some Fabulosa, which is the same thing as Zoflora, but it's cheaper and comes in bigger quantities.
I've never even heard of
Have you
Fabulosa.
not?
It's exactly the same
Is it
thing.
good?
And
Yeah,
it's so
it's
much
good.
cheaper.
Oh my god, I've been mugged off.
It's like they sell it in like here, like
Aldi.
Aldi. They sell it in like Home Bargains, Sainsbury's, like stuff like that. This one usually I have Electrify, but they didn't have it, so I got Apricot and Pink Pepper, and it's from the Soft
really
Nectar
nice.
collection.
That does sound very
I
nice.
also got this value pack of butane gas. No questions, please.
Maria was reading her list out and she went, butane gas. We were like, sorry.
She went, I need anchor and butane gas, and we were like,
And finally, this non-slip tray for goo pot ramekins.
Yeah.
Thank you and good night. That cost
Well
I think
done.
around £24.
Yeah.
Everything I got cost I think £15.
I spent like 30 quid, but I have
going
got
in
like...
order of who
Yeah, I
spent
have
most.
got
Yeah.
more than people. More than people.
More than
I'll start
people.
with my food items.
Yeah, go
I got
on.
pack of 8 Rice Krispie squares.
Scares.
Rice
Halloween
Krispies
edition.
scares.
Squares. I got the totally chocolatey ones, and these aren't my favourite. The caramel ones are the best, but this is all they had, and I will accept it. I got a big bar of the Oreo Milka because Ollie loves it, and you know he deserves a treat every now and again.
He does.
I
do as well.
I also got the honeycomb sundae twirl to do a little taste test on that.
I'm intrigued by that.
I'm intrigued, but I also do think I'm going to hate it.
I think it might be too sweet, but I'm going to try
It might be.
If it was just honeycomb flavour, I'd have more faith, but honeycomb sundae gives...
Ooh.
do you know what I mean?
But do they have to add the sundae part on? Because obviously it's not crunchy honeycomb,
honeycomb.
it's a
It's not
flavour,
like
so they have to say like sundae
Maybe.
so people don't think it's crunchy. Because if it was that,
Maybe.
it would then be a crunchy bar, not a 12 bar.
Maybe, yeah.
I also got a 3-pack of gum. I hate chewing gum. I think it's a really bad habit, but I do it because my medication that I take gets rid of all the saliva in my mouth, so then I can barely talk or chew or do anything. So this, I hate it, but it saves me. But yeah, because it's sort of like...
God, I would have thought it would have been the opposite.
No, but it sort of like makes you, because you're chewing, it helps you like generate saliva,
yeah.
and I don't have any when I first take my medication, so it really
has
does
none.
help. Still in the food realm, but not for me. I got some of these Dreamies creamy things for my cat Paul. He really loves the salmon one, so I got him
Actually on the
that.
front.
But yeah, that is basically a picture of him, isn't
that
it?
does look a lot like him.
He loves the salmon one, so I got that, and I got him the chicken ones to try. But the way that boy is so like unfazed by most things, but these he goes feral for.
Really?
Yeah, like in such a big way. He loves these. So that's his little treat as well. Powerade for me, because you know, hashtag electrolytes. 2 toothpastes, because I always buy toothpaste in multiple quantities because I'm so scared of running out of it that if I never buy just one.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that I always have a backup because I'm so scared of running out of it. It would just ruin my day.
Yeah.
So, you know, have to get that. I got some Sephora wipes, and these are the Tropical Palms one. Hopefully they're nice. I really like the lemony ones. And then the last time I bought Sephora wipes, I accidentally bought Winter Spice, and they are the worst things ever.
Horrible.
They're so
Do
bad.
they smell like cinnamon?
No, Star Anise.
It's
Sorry?
so...
Star Anise?
and like, I think there's probably cinnamon in there.
Yeah, but no, but
Like, it's
Star Anise,
so-
like licorice smell.
Star Anise, the spices.
I've never heard. How are you spelling that, please?
A star,
Star.
A-N-I-S-E.
Have you never seen them? They're like little
They're like
stars.
little stars.
You put them in rice to flavour rice?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Star
have seen
anise.
those. I had no idea what they were called. Okay, fine.
I'm at the minute using some, they might be Fabulosa wipes, obviously same thing.
Yeah.
But their smell is Winter Angel, but it's Lush Snow Fairy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that
But I
sounds
bought them at
lovely.
Christmas, but I go through obviously my packs through time. And then my neighbour gave me a big pack of wipes, so I was using them. So I'm now using my my Christmas Snow Fairy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I love the smell of Snow Fairy.
July.
I can give or take it, you know.
Fair enough.
And then I got Sephora spray. This is the same as Amy's, I think. Tulip and Peach Blossom. I got Fairy Max Power, and this is the tea tree one. Apparently it's antibacterial.
Oh.
This Max Power stuff, this is now my 4th one that I've used.
Oh.
Each one lasts me about 3 months at a time, which is fantastic.
That's so interesting.
Bearing in mind I don't have a dishwasher, so I do washing up like every day.
Yeah.
These last me like 3 months at a time, and they're
I love
so
tea tree
good.
things.
God, that's a really long time, because my smaller bottle of Fairy at the minute lasted me, not Fairy, it's like Tesco own, it's only lasted me 2 weeks.
I first started using this when I moved into my house, and this is my 4th bottle, and I am almost at a year tenancy.
God, that's crazy.
It literally lasts me 3 months at a time.
That is crazy.
I've done the green one twice, and then I also did the pomegranate one once, and this is tea tree.
I'm really interested in tea tree as
It's
well.
so
I love
good.
the smell of that.
And then I got some pet hair dissolver for the washing machine, because Paul is very hairy and fluffy, and sometimes his hair just gets everywhere, and I feel like I need a good dissolve of that. Then I also got some flash dust magnets, the refill pack. I've already got the
We do.
We really
I've
do.
already got the
Household
wand for this. This is just the refills, and that's it. And that cost me about 30 quid, but not bad.
Flash actually, I think, supports the nation.
Yeah,
Flash
absolutely.
is fantastic.
I don't know where we do that pack.
Time for a quick taste test.
Whoa.
Jess has already tried it.
I've already started, and I'm not a fan.
I'm about to start. It smells very sweet, which is what I was afraid of. It sort of tastes like gold bars.
Yeah, it
I
does.
just love a gold bar.
I actually
right.
don't hate that.
Nah.
No.
You know what I like with chocolate.
I'd rather have a normal twirl.
Yeah,
true.
My issue is that I associate the honeycomb flavour with the honeycomb texture. I don't like having the taste without the crunch.
I can see that.
I don't like hate this, but it's weird, and I wouldn't buy it again.
I've enjoyed trying it. I would get a regular twirl in future.
Yeah.
Thank you for attending this taste test.
Absolutely.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I've missed a couple of vlog days. I've actually been quite unwell this week, and I'm still not feeling 100%, but I am definitely feeling a lot better. So today I'm just drawing a line under it, and we're gonna crack on, and hopefully everything will be fine. I've got quite a busy day today. As you can see, I'm in this little top that I normally would not be wearing in the house, because basically Maria, Jess and I all have an ad deadline that needs to be done today. They're all different ads, but we're all going to help each other with all of them because it just makes it so much easier. So for Maria's, we're now going to a park, which is actually the park where they filmed part of Bridgerton, I think, because that's why she picked it. Hence the floral top, although you can sort of see my bra, I'm like tucking it in. I think I'll take the straps off when we're actually shooting it, because she's doing an ad for Boots meal deals, which is the most iconic ad. I want to do an ad for Boots meal deals. I love a meal deal. So we're going to go to the park to do that, and then we're going to all come back here, and Jess has got an ad where she wants to shoot it in like a kind of game show style. So Maria and I are going to be the contestants, and she's going to be the game show host. So we're doing that in the office. The office is currently a tip, so I need to quickly fix that. And then I've got one as well that they're not going to be in, but it's like it's for Baylis and Harding. I think I mentioned it last week actually because the products arrived, but so I'm just going to use one of them as like an extra pair of hands just to make sure it all goes smoothly, and then we'll be done for the day. But before all that, can anyone tell me why my office looks like this? Honestly, to be fair, this suitcase is Charlie's stuff still from when he moved in that he hasn't unpacked yet. This stuff is mine from when I went away, but obviously I've not been well. And then the stuff on the sofa I did a Next order the other day. Next is kind of like secretly banging at the minute. I feel like I've been really uninspired when I've been looking at clothes lately, but Next had some really nice stuff, so I thought I'd order a few bits, but I haven't unboxed it yet, so maybe I'll do that later on. I also bought a new tripod in the Prime Day sales, because my current tripod, which you are on right now so I can't show you, but it is so flimsy, it honestly feels like the wind could blow it over, which obviously is not what you want when you've got like an expensive camera on top of it. So I decided to stop playing with fire, particularly now that I've got this office and I can leave my tripod up and it doesn't matter, oh sorry, if it's that little bit bulkier. So I bought one that is like far more substantial, and it's got a phone attachment, and I currently don't own a phone tripod, which is so stupid, by the way. I do film most things on my camera, but it would be good every now and again to be able to film on my phone. So I've got this is the phone attachment, so you can have it either that way up or that way up, obviously. And then the tripod itself, I can't remember what colour I picked in the end, but I actually went for a colour that wasn't black, which did make it slightly more expensive. But because me and the girls quite often go away and stuff, and we'll take tripods with us, I think it would just be really handy to be able to tell them apart really quickly. What is this? Oh, so that's the camera mount. Ah, yeah, I went for the blue. God, this is weighty. It feels far more sturdy than my other one. Oh my God, and it comes with a spare camera attachment. I lose these all the time. That's amazing. Okay, good. I'm very impressed with this so far. I'll link it in the comments just in case anyone is, not in the comments, in the description, just in case anyone's in the market for a new tripod. God, there are so many bits. God, there really are so many bits. Oh, these are for the feet. Okay. I've never had one that requires construction before. Normally when they arrive, they're sort of ready to use. But maybe that's because I've never bought like a decent one. It was only like 40 quid. But normally I go for like a £15 option. And my God, you can tell. Look, I really like the colour of it. Okay, I'm gonna put the feet on. Sorry, this probably isn't thrilling vlog content. But I really want to get this office all set up as like a proper studio where I feel really confident in all my equipment. Because I think it will make filming stuff so much easier if I can just like walk in here and know that everything's kind of already set up. So this is kind of the first step of that, and I would like to upgrade everything, but that is expensive, so that's going to be, sorry I dropped the foot, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a long-term process, I think, long-term project, upgrading all my equipment. I really want to buy a good microphone as well, but I thought first tripod. So it's very sturdy. God, my current one really is bad. And the other week it was in the kitchen and I literally walked past it and it fell over, and my camera now doesn't like close properly, and I was like, no, this is actually the end of the road for this tripod. I've had enough. The upgrade starts now. And here we are. Adult purchase. I'm very pleased with myself. Okay, it's been a little while. I've had a tidy up. I think we can all agree that's much better than it was. The desk is a mess, but we don't need to worry about that right now. I also had some toast and a little snack. I ate this Hello Kitty Yan Yan milk flavour jam biscuit, it says. Do you remember a few weeks ago when I went to that Miniso store and bought a load of Asian snacks? This is one of them, and I thought I would try it, and it tasted kind of like white chocolate, but not quite. It was quite nice. I ate it all, but I probably won't have another one. And now it's finally time for me to go out to the park to shoot Maria's ad. I'm just getting some socks out of my drawer. She had a bit of a problem getting all the stuff that she needed for the ad this morning. So it's taken a little bit longer than we thought. But it did mean that I had time to finish editing the vlog that is going live today, which is from this weekend, and like sort the thumbnail out for that and stuff. So actually it's worked out quite well for me. But now it's time to go to the park. God, it really does seem like this is the place to take photos. We've got a graduation happening over there, and we've got some sort of ball gown shoot happening over there. And Maria's got a big bag of meal deals.
Yeah, I've got a pail back and a bag full of Boots meal deal. And they've got
graduation caps.
Stunning outfits.
And I've got Crocs on with my nice dress.
We're an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Yes, I need to change it to my sandals as well.
I think we found
perfect.
the location.
The location.
Now we need to set everything up.
But I think they're setting up for a wedding.
Yeah, it looked like it. There's so much happening here today.
Over there where they're putting flowers up, that's the bit that's been in Bridgeton, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I think, yeah.
I think I recognise that.
Ah.
You know what it is? It's that bit was used in a Bridgerton shoot for a magazine.
Oh, I remember that.
I've got a friend.
There was a
He's
bee.
giving me a hug.
It was huge
It's
on Maria's
it's
back.
on Maria's back.
Feel where it was.
And I'm the least wimpy out of all of us. I don't love
where it was.
like the phantom tickle.
I can feel
The thing is, I don't love insects, but I'm the least wimpy out of all of us. And he's very fuzzy, and he's just sort of hugging my hand.
Yeah.
I imagine he's probably quite upset, but I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know
I'm
what
not well
to suggest.
acquainted.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him to the flowers.
Where are
He's
their
just like-
flowers?
Oh, I feel
is that a weed?
I've
or-
never felt an emotional attachment to a bug before, but this one I just
Oh my
feel
God,
quite
it's like
sad for
Bee's
him
life. What is
because
that
he's just
film?
sort of sat on me. It's almost, the thing is, my cat Paul, he doesn't really do this.
It would be
and he's
brilliant
just
for
as
the
fuzzy.
Bridgerton reel.
So it almost feels like he's my little pet now.
Are you saying you're going to take him home?
No, I don't know what they eat.
It would be brilliant
Oh,
for the-
he's moving now. I don't know. I liked it when he was still, not when he was moving.
Okay,
I'm going
so-
to find a flower to
Yeah,
put him on.
over there.
Thank you.
There's one spare.
Okay.
Oh, I liked him when he was still, and as soon as he
Success.
started moving around, I didn't like that anymore.
Fair enough.
I feel like I shouldn't have put him there, but I was just panicking.
No, he seems okay.
No, he's not. He's sliding down.
Oh, he's sliding down it.
No. Oh,
he's
no.
sliding. No, he's okay on the wood. He's learning.
Okay. Oh, goodbye. I love you. We had a very nice and brief friendship. And I'll think of you often. Bye.
Oh, he's fine.
He's on the
he
flower
found
now.
the flowers.
Okay, right,
Okay,
I
he's
feel
fine.
better
Right.
now. Right.
Anyway, on with what we were doing. We've shot the ad now and we're leaving, but Maria's holding the cake stand like a clutch bag, and now we're going to walk through. Yeah, that portable snack tray.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if I started putting them anywhere else, it'd get ruined. So let's go.
Fair enough. And also, guys, this is a TikTok shop cup from Jess's house that she's got ice in it that we've used, and it's still fully formed ice. If that's not a good ad for TikTok shop.
We had to take a diversion.
It's been hours.
Yeah. We thought we were going to use it a lot quicker than we did because we ended up having to deroute ourselves to somewhere else. Yeah, we had to go to another booth to get more meal deal.
If that isn't a good ad for this TikTok shop cup, I don't know what is.
And the thing is, you'll be able to see the ice cubes in Maria's ad.
You will.
Oh my god, you will. Watch it, guys.
Yeah.
I thought you said chickpeas.
Chickpeas, guys.
I'm too hot, I think. Let's go inside. We've made it back to the house, and when I got back I had a delivery, so I thought we would open it together. It says it's from Estee Lauder companies.
Could be anyone, really.
That could be anyone. Estee Lauder own so many of the like high-end makeup, skincare, hair care,
all of
brands.
All of them.
Yeah.
Really, most of them.
And then L'Oreal own all the others.
Oh, it's from MAC. Oh, it's all like.
It's a bit, yeah. It's come on.
The postman has been shaking that like a maraca.
Yeah, it looks like it. Wow, what is this?
It's a big box actually. Is there anything else in it?
MAC. Oh, true. Oh, there's a drawer.
A drawer. What actually is the MAC stuff?
It's the squishy one, isn't it?
Whoa.
The what?
I've seen it on Instagram. It's I can't remember what they call it. But
Cushiony blush.
Yeah, cushiony.
Oh, do you remember when people were really big on cushion? BB cushions and things.
Yeah.
Like Korean.
What? So is it actually squishy? What is this?
Yeah, I've seen like Instagram videos where
Oh my
they
God.
like push into it and it's like bouncy almost.
An edible snack, I think, but it's like all slipped down.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my god, thrice.
Edible snack thrice. Consume within 48 hours. Fine. Okay. And it is mochi. Is that how you say that? Does anyone want one?
Well, hell, you wouldn't have to tell me twice.
Strawberry, raspberry, or dark chocolate and berry. Actually, I don't know which one's which, so this is actually.
Really.
At least they're all like nice flavours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right.
Not like Revels.
I used to really hate
Ooh, smells nice.
the coffee Rebels, but now I think I'd like those.
Okay. The what ones? The coffee ones. They're my favourite. They're the only one I ever wanted to eat.
It's very liquid.
Is it? Mine's not. Oh, yours is.
Oh yeah, mine's
Mine's
liquid.
a solid.
This,
Weird texture.
this is just like a Quality Street strawberry cream.
Mm.
Oh,
this
that's
hasn't.
That's why I don't really like it.
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
like
like them?
I like it's nice enough, but I don't love it.
Mm.
But that'll be why, because I don't like strawberry creams from Quality Street, and it is similar to that.
I used to hate them and now I love them. That blush looks like it would be very nice.
Yeah, this is a really nice shade of blush.
I'm really in my blush era at the minute.
A very, very hot pink.
But because they're bombs, they might be quite sheer.
Yeah,
Well, I'm supposed to get back on with filming or something.
probably.
Better.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, not
I love
until,
how
not until my Smarties turn up.
We really thought that the thing that I had to do was going to be a super quick thing this morning, and it just transcended into taking so much longer.
It did take a very long time, and then like, we were like in the blazing heat. It was such a sunny day, like so unexpectedly. So we were just sort of in the heat, going.
Just took longer than I thought it would.
It's okay, these things happen.
Yeah.
No,
Not
It
everything
was
is.
mostly that I just wasn't prepared for it, so I felt like just dehydrated while we were doing it.
I was very
As soon
dehydrated.
as we got in and I had a big drink, I felt so much better.
At one point, Maria got out some iced tea that she'd bought for the meal
For the
deal.
filming.
And I was like an unstoppable force. It was as if you'd poured liquid into a sink. Like, I was like, oh, it's gone,
just
sorry.
disappearing.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday. I have got a hair mask in again, and I am just about to film my Bayliss and Harding ad. I didn't end up doing it yesterday, but it's okay, because the deadline's not until today. So I've been working on it this morning, and actually I've decided that I'm gonna do a voiceover that's all about like self-care and making sure that you take the time to look after yourself. So I've just been writing that, and now I need to record it, but I really hate recording voiceovers because they make me feel really like conscious of how my voice sounds. And then I get to have a stunning bath, hence the hair mask, to use the product and like film all of that stuff. So actually quite a nice way to spend a Friday morning, but I know that after that I've got a lot of decluttering to do, so I think I'll have a bit of a sudden reckoning in a bit. But anyway, for now, a very relaxed morning. Self-care isn't selfish. No, that sounds too performance-y. Wanted to sound like this is a response to something else, like someone's gone, I want to take some time for myself, but it's so selfish. I'm creating a conversation. Self-care isn't selfish. It's filling up your cup so you can go out into the world and pour a tiny bit into everyone else's. Oh my god. It's so hard recording voiceovers in London because the noise from the road is just constant. I don't even know if you can hear that. There is just so much like traffic noise, and that is not the vibe we're going for. Self-care isn't selfish. Self-care isn't selfish. Why did it sound so much better quality the time before? I literally haven't moved. Self-care isn't selfish. Self-care isn't selfish. Yeah, maybe. Okay, you know what I think this would really benefit from? Some like royalty-free spa music. So that's what we're looking for now. Self-care isn't selfish. It's filling up. That's actually not bad. Okay, nice. Now I get to have my bath. Okay, here we are in the bathroom. It's this tripod's first time to shine. It is the blue one, you can't really see because of the light. This is what the ad is for, and now I'm going to get my bath board out and put some like relaxing little bits on it, and it's going to be stunning. And then I'm actually going to have my bath. Yeah, very pleased with this little setup actually. I'm going to get in here now. Oh my god, that was genuinely like the best bath I've ever had. I feel so calm and refreshed, and it was so warm. And you know when you get out of the bath and you just have to like lay on your bed in a towel for like 15 minutes? I just did that big time, and now I'm going to stop and have some lunch while I look through the footage. I thought as a little congratulations to myself for getting through a bit of a crap week, to be honest, in terms of like feeling unwell. I got myself a little treat lunch, which is the Sainsbury's salmon poke bowl. It's so good. If you had shown me 5 years ago this and said you've chosen to eat this for lunch, I would say that is bollocks, give me a cheese toastie. But I love salmon sushi, and I love like it's got mango in it, it's got like pickled onions. Oh my god, it is so good. It comes with this like sauce in here called yuzu sauce, but I actually don't know what that is. It's nice, but I always find it a little bit dry, so I've just added a load more soy sauce. And this is going to be delicious. And I've also got a very cold Pepsi Max. I could not be happier right now. Whenever I've been ill and then I get better, I literally spend so long just being like, oh my god, I'm so like grateful that I feel better now. I feel like you really take things for granted. Like this week, when I felt really rubbish and I was just really unable to like even think clearly. I think I've got a bit of long COVID. That's something doctors have said to me. I'm not like self-diagnosing that, but like I don't think it's something you can test for, or if it is, I haven't been tested for it. But basically, I think I've said before, it just means that I get really run down really easily. And my god, as soon as I start to get even slightly unwell, I can really feel it in my lungs, and I feel like it really affects my breathing. But also, I just have like zero energy, cannot stay awake, and that was me for like most of this week. So the fact that I'm like, yes, I've had a slow day because of the bath and everything, but the fact that I'm like up oh, I'm a little bit wheezy, but like able to do things. And yesterday I had a really nice day with the girls. Like it just always, I don't know, it makes me feel so, yeah, like grateful. So that's where we're at today. Oh my god, one thing that I did manage to stay awake for that I forgot to tell you about. Earlier in the week we went to the cinema, and I never stay awake through the cinema, guys. I have an OG Limitless subscription. I've literally had it since 2017. I swear I was like one of the first people to get it. I was definitely the first person I know. It is my personality. Like everyone around me always ends up getting OG Limitless because I never shut up about it. I should be on commission. But I hadn't used my OG Limitless in a while. Basically, if you don't know what that is, it's like you pay like £17 a month and you get unlimited cinema viewings, and some of them are Odeon Luxes, which mean that they're like recliner sofas, and they're all included in the price that I pay for my Odeon Lux, and it's absolutely sensational. And sometimes I'll literally go multiple times a week, other times I'll only go like once a month. But to be honest, in a London Lux cinema, you pay about £17 a ticket most of the time anyway, sometimes more, so it definitely works out cheaper, and it means that I get to watch like any film I want, which is brilliant. Because also over the years I've seen stuff, first of all I've seen stuff that I really enjoy multiple times, which is really good fun. I am the kind of person that loves watching the same thing multiple times to see what I notice, but also it's meant that I've watched films that I wouldn't necessarily have picked otherwise that I actually quite enjoyed, which is really good fun. But earlier this week we used the OG Limitless to go and watch Fly Me to the Moon, which is the new, it's like a rom-com with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. Oh my god, it was so good. It was not factually accurate, but basically it's about the Apollo 11 mission of sending men to the moon. So Channing Tatum plays, I can't remember what like the official title is, but it's like the guy that is like the, I think it's called the launch director. So like he doesn't go in the spaceship rocket thing. Is it called a spaceship? I feel like I'm forgetting a word. I think it is called a spaceship. He doesn't go up, he stays on the ground, but he's like in charge. And then Scarlett Johansson, is it Johansson or Johansson? I never know, I feel like I hear people saying both, but she plays like a marketing manager, and she's so funny. I absolutely loved her character. And it's just a really good rom-com. Like, it was not too deep, you didn't have to pay too much attention, it was just a really good time. And like, I went with Jess and Charlie and we all absolutely loved it. So I'd really highly recommend that. If you haven't seen it and you like a little cinema trip, Fly Me to the Moon was a really good watch. I loved it. I'd watch it again. It was like one of the best films I've seen in ages. And everyone really raved about Anyone But You, the one with Sydney Sweeney. And I liked that. But I feel like this one was way better and I've seen far less people talking about it. The size of my hair right now, oh my god. It's now like 3 PM and I've just submitted the ad. It was a little bit different to the kind of stuff I normally make, but I actually love it. So I don't think it will be up by the time this vlog goes up, but keep an eye out for it on my Instagram because I think it will be up next week. I actually love it when you guys comment on my Instagram posts and stuff saying that you saw the behind the scenes in the vlog. I always find it so funny. Particularly because like Instagram as a platform, everything's like quite curated and like well put together, and then I feel like these vlogs are just chaos most of the time, so it's funny to think that like you guys know the truth. Fun development, I still haven't done any cleaning. That's my next job after this, but now I also need to pack a bag because basically my sister asked if Charlie and I wanted to go for a picnic this weekend. For context, my sister lives in Norfolk and we live in London, but I haven't seen her in a while, so we said yes. And we're going to go for a picnic. So tonight after work, Charlie and I have booked a little bit of a spontaneous premiere in Peterborough. Which is so random because it's like an hour away from where I grew up, but like I've never been there, but it was just like the cheapest one in like the general area. So we're going to go down there tonight so that we can spend a good chunk of tomorrow with my sister, which will be really nice. We're going to have a picnic. I bought, basically she sent me this TikTok a few weeks ago where people were using air dry clay to have like these competitions where they get a picture and then they have to make that picture out of air dry clay, and it's like whoever does it best or whatever. So I bought some air dry clay, so we're going to do that, which should be really fun, but it also means leaving London at rush hour on a Friday. So I'm going to pack the stuff up and literally meet Charlie like at the tube station in the car so we can try and get moving, so we're not just like in the car until midnight. I love staying in random premiere inns, it's like my hobby. I couldn't tell you why I love it so much. I find it kind of to an extent whenever I stay anywhere that's not my own house, I just feel so much more like, not relaxed, obviously I feel very at home in my own house, but like, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm able to switch off a bit better. So I'm excited to go and stay somewhere else tonight. But yeah, now I need to do a big clean and then pack our stuff because I really don't want to come back on Saturday to a messy house, particularly because actually I don't think I've mentioned it in this vlog, but I mentioned it in my last vlog of our weekend away that this Sunday Maria and I are actually going to the live studio recording of Love Island After Sun. We've been invited by Boots because they're the sponsor. A couple of years ago they actually took us to Mallorca for the Love Island final. We didn't go into like the villa, we just had sort of like a watch party nearby, which was such a crazy trip. Honestly, it was so far out of my comfort zone and I was so nervous before we went, but actually I had a really good time. So sadly no Mallorca this year, but we are gonna go, yeah, onto Love Island After Sun, which will be really fun. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to film. I actually think not a lot, because we've been told we need to leave all our phones and stuff in lockers, because obviously it is live television, and also we get like an advanced screening of the episode of Love Island from that day. We get to watch it at 8 so that we can then be like ready to film After Sun. And they do apparently some like taped bits in the hour that Love Island is on, so like 9 till 10, and then After Sun is on 10 till 11. So yeah, I'm really excited. To be honest, I've not watched much of this year's Love Island. It's the first year that I actually said to myself like, no, you can't get sucked in by that. Normally I'm like a Love Island addict, but I'm trying to be really like mindful with how I spend my time at the minute, and so I basically banned myself. And then the other day we got this email asking if we wanted to go, and we were like, well, we can't turn that down, can we? That sounds so fun. But so I'm like scrambling to try and catch up on Love Island. I'm literally going to watch an episode while I'm doing the rest of my hair. But also I'm just really excited to see how live TV works. Like, I don't know, I just think it's going to be really interesting. So I am going to try and vlog, and it will be in the beginning of next week's vlog, but I don't know how much I'll actually be able to show you. But I'm quite excited to go to like the ITV studios. We're going to go into the green room, have some drinks and stuff, and I don't know who the After Sun guests are going to be either. Like, sometimes they have some quite famous people on there, so I think that'll be really interesting. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure that we got back not too tired on Saturday so that I can be on top form for Sunday, but I also really am then losing my like weekend cleaning time, because I'm going to be in Norfolk and then at the ITV studios. So I mean, Charlie can definitely do some cleaning on Sunday, but I'm not going to leave it all to him, so I will pull my weight in a little bit once I've done my hair. Look at the difference. So funny. Right, hair is done. Now my office needs some serious work, starting off with this pile on the floor, which is actually my Vinted stuff. I've actually put my Vinted on holiday mode for the moment. After a little while, the constant trips to the in-post lockers start to take over my life a bit, so I try and do it in like slightly longer stints now, so I kind of upload everything at once. Most of it goes pretty quickly because I've managed to build like quite a following on there now, which has really sped up how fast everything goes. I've actually been meaning to film a video about like my top tips for Vinted, because I do get asked them, so I will definitely do that at some point. Maybe next week or something, but I definitely find uploading in bulk to be the best way, just to make sure that it doesn't like, yeah, take over your life a bit. Oh, here's my hair stuff that I was in for earlier. That's so annoying because my hair is dry now. But when it comes to sorting out the pile in here, I tend to try and sort it by like category, so like trousers, skirts, tops, dresses, and then put it very neatly in here in that order. But then because obviously stuff sometimes has to be reached from the bottom and stuff, it does get messed up quite quickly. So it's not a perfect system, it needs a lot of like maintenance, but I don't mind that. It is starting to annoy me a bit having it in the corner of the office though. I think I might put it away in a cupboard soon to give myself a bit of a break. I actually need to declutter my skirts cupboard again, and I want to film a YouTube video where I try on everything in my wardrobe to see kind of if there's anything in there that doesn't fit, so I can get rid of that, and like anything in there that doesn't really feel like my style, because I really feel like I'm wearing the same like 20 items of clothing just on repeat most of the time. And considering how much I hate having this much stuff in my house, it just feels like it could be, you know, reducing that more than I already have. So I'm definitely going to do that at some point soon. So at that point I think I'll put a lot more on Vinted, so maybe I should try and do that like really quite soon, and then I'll do like maybe 1 or 2 more like big Vinted pushes, and then yeah, sort of say that's enough for the moment, because it's a really good way to earn a little bit of extra money. And it's been fantastic while I've been doing all the decluttering to get everything out of the flat. Like, my god, I don't even know how many like bags for life I've taken to the in-post office. I don't know how all that stuff fit in here in the first place. Honestly, I must have gotten rid of so much stuff. I wish I could see it all in like one big pile. That would be very satisfying. I've got really itchy feet at the moment, you know. I've lived in London for like 6 years now. Well, it'll be 6 years in September. So coming up to 6. And to be honest, I never thought I would live here this long. Partly because obviously I didn't grow up here, so I couldn't really imagine building a life here. And I really have done that. I love my life here. But also, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I try and make sure that they're like spread out right to the edges so I can see everything if I lift up like any corner, because it helps me to grab stuff from the bottom. Yeah, I really couldn't imagine successfully building myself a life here. I'd never done that before, and I just assumed I wouldn't really be here this long, to be honest. But turns out I love living in London far more than I thought I would, and it's like the best thing I ever did for myself. Maybe I'll do a video about that situation, a bit like how I'm doing those relationship ones. I haven't edited them yet still, but like they're like sit down chatty like Q&A kind of style videos. Maybe I'll do one of those about like moving away from where you grew up or moving to a big city or things like that, you know. But yeah, I have loved living in London. To be honest, I'm just being priced out of it. Everything is so crazy expensive. Paying service charge on a flat and ground rent on the flat is so expensive as well. I got this flat with a help to buy loan, which you get for 5 years interest free. So obviously I'm no longer within that time. So now I am paying hundreds of pounds a month in interest on that. That will only continue to go up because it goes up with inflation. And to be honest with you, I'm just kind of thinking that if I know I'm not going to be here forever, am I just dragging out the inevitable a bit? Like, I'm going to be sad to go whenever I go. So is staying, yeah, it's not like stopping that upset, it's just putting it off really. I don't know, I'm really in two minds about it. And obviously now that Charlie lives here, it's not really just my decision either. Like, it's my flat, so that is my decision, but hopefully wherever we move, we will move together. So yeah, we've had some conversations about it. I think I need to kind of look into the logistics of everything, but I don't know how to sell my house and buy a new one. I'm just a girl. How am I supposed to know how to do things like that? I hate stuff like this. It makes me feel so stupid, and also it's just such a big decision. I wish I could look like 3 or 4 years into the future and be like, was this the right thing, and how much money did it cost, and how much money does it save, and do I miss London and regret it? I don't know. I'd really miss seeing as much of Maria and Jess as I do, but that is kind of the only thing keeping me here, to be honest. And as much as I do love spending all my time with them, I'm really bored of not being able to afford to do all of the lovely things that London has to offer, because living in London is so expensive. And I actually think that if I lived elsewhere and had a bit more disposable income, I would still come to London a lot. Obviously I've got a lot of friends here. I'd have to come here for work, and like, I love going to the theatre and stuff, so I'd still do all of that, but I'd actually have like money to enjoy it. I think, whereas it just feels like in London, you go outside and it costs you 30 quid. Even like my local parking there used to be free, and now it's like £2.50 an hour, which obviously isn't loads, and I'm just moaning, but like, if I want to spend a few hours at the park, I feel like that should be a free activity. It's slightly too far to walk. I don't know, I'm going around in circles, but I feel like every time anyone gives me a pro of London, I sort of say, yeah, but there's also a massive con that goes alongside that. Whereas whenever I talk about moving out of London, kind of the only thing, I'd be worried about it affecting my job, because obviously a lot of the events are in London and stuff, but I wouldn't mind travelling in, and I'd be worried about missing my friends. But I've got lots of other long distance friends and we still make it work, and it would just be a new normal, I guess. And like, if it's going to happen at some point anyway, is there any point delaying it? Every time I talk about the cons of leaving London, they're kind of solvable, whereas every time I talk about the cons of staying in London, like the price of everything, the fact that like doing little errands is like a whole day or half day task that takes a lot of energy, like going to the post office in Norwich that you can do that in 45 minutes and then be home and be like good to go. In London, you come home looking like you've been dragged through a hedge backwards, you're like traumatized and you've been out for 4 hours. I think I'm talking myself out of living here, but that's like a really big life decision. I don't know why it's really weighing on me today. I actually was crying about it earlier because I'm being very indecisive. It's not even a decision that necessarily needs to be made now. I don't even know if I would physically be able to afford to move house. Like, moving house is really expensive. God, that is so much better. Okay, now I need to do something about this desk. It's very out of hand. God, I've just realised I still haven't even opened these next parcels that I was so excited about. I'm going to put them on the sofa to remind me to do that at the beginning of next week. This week has just flown. And then actually I've had a couple of parcels delivered today. So this first one I can see is from a brand called the Somewhere Co. And I'm pretty sure, basically, you know when I went on that Stackers staycay thing last week, the little snack bag that they gave us that was so cute was from here, and they saw it in my content and they reached out and asked if they could send me something else. So I said yeah, because everything they do looks lovely. It's all like snack boxes and lunch boxes and like just like really cute designs of handy stuff. Also, even like the packaging on this parcel is so cute. Oh my god, there's a couple of bits in here. Oh, that's such a pretty, oh, for your wet stuff, a wet bag. That's actually really handy. So it's like, I assume waterproof lined. Yeah, it is. God, that's really good. Like if you're going to the beach or something or swimming. Whenever I used to go swimming, I used to forget to take anything to put my swimming costume in after I finished swimming. That's something else that I would love to do if I didn't live in London. London gym memberships are crazy. They're like £120 a month for a nice gym. And I'd really want a swimming pool. Like I think that's the thing I would use the most. So I would need to go to quite a nice one. And I used to have a membership when I was younger because it's cheaper if you're under 25. But first of all, the prices have gone up by so much. And second of all, I'm too old to have the discount. But I really miss having a gym membership. Like elsewhere, gym memberships for like a really nice gym are like 60-70 quid, if not cheaper. And so I'm like, god, if I live somewhere else I could go swimming. Oh my god, a picnic blanket. Oh stop it, I'm going on a picnic this weekend. It's gingham as well. Oh my god, and it's got like a strap so you can wear it like a bag. Okay, well that's fantastic. That's coming to Norfolk with me tonight. But I'm not gonna oh, it's got little daisies on it. Well, I can only see one, but I assume there are others. I'm not gonna like unravel it now because it's gonna take me too long to get back to this nice neat pouch. But look how cute that is. Yeah, look, they also do like lunch boxes and stuff. They're just really cute. I'm very impressed. And then I had another parcel from Bioma Skincare. I've actually never used Bioma Skincare. And I saw Maria using some of it the other day and I said, is that any good? Because I'm always so drawn to like how brightly coloured their packaging is. And she said, yeah, she loves it. So, ooh, I think she uses the moisturiser, which I don't know if it's this one, but there is a moisturiser here. So they've sent me a cleanser, a hydrating milky toner, and a moisturiser. And on here it says viral for a reason. Oh yeah, because they've been really popular on TikTok, haven't they? God, the price point's not bad. £14 for the cleanser, £12 for the toner, or £17 for the moisturiser. That's pretty good. Well, I'll try it and I'll let you know. But I just think they look so cute. They look like sweets out on the bathroom cabinet. I always prefer the thought of using like one full skincare like system from one brand, because I always think like they've thought through every step that you would need, and like all of their products have been designed to interact with one another presumably. So like in my head it makes sense to try and use like a routine all from one brand. Do you know what I mean? I'm very excited. Wow, what a lovely day for post. Okay, is that perfect? No, very far from it, but it is better than it was. So I'm going to quickly pack my bag, and then I'm hoping, basically, I think I mentioned earlier in the week that we got a new washing machine. The stuff from when that was taken out of the cupboard, basically that cupboard was so bad. The laundry cupboard hasn't come up on the declutter wheel yet. And so I had to just like move everything out of it, and it's been in the hallway ever since. So I need to kind of like reconstruct that cupboard, but I need to pack my bag first because I think I haven't got very long. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Okay, that is quite clearly not gonna happen. I've just packed my bag. It is now 5:39 p.m. and Charlie is due in at 10 to 6. So in 11 minutes, I need to take the bags down to the car and I need to stop at the shop on the way to pick him up as well to grab some like snacks and drinks for the journey. So I really do need to leave. I'm so annoyed. I have done loads today. Sorry, there's Charlie's trousers hanging up behind me. I have done loads today, but it's all been like laptop stuff and I haven't really done anything that I wanted to this week. But I feel like that's just the theme of this week's vlog, isn't it? We're just going with the flow. Maybe that'll be the title. But anyway, I'm very excited to have my little Premiere Inn sleepover. I love a Premiere Inn sleepover. I really thought I was being pranked just then when I was in the shop. Charlie's actually going to meet me here and he's going to take over the first leg of the journey, which is lovely. But I was in such a rush and there were 4 self-checkouts, no, I think 5. Every single one of them was being used by a child, like a baby, a toddler, or like no older than 7, with like parental supervision. Obviously they weren't in the shop on their own, but like their parents were teaching them to use them, and I was like, that is really sweet and I'm all for that, absolutely. Could you maybe do it one at a time? Because they were taking so long. It was really sweet. If I hadn't been in such a rush I would have thought it was cute. But I have got a good snack selection for the road. Charlie requested a Lucozade original and a Diet Coke, so he's got those. I've got a Pepsi Max for me. I'm on a Pepsi streak at the moment. And then I also got him, how weird is this, his favourite cookies are oatmeal and raisin, and he hasn't actually mentioned those in a while, but I thought I'd get those. And then I also got for me some chocolate fingers, and I will share them because I'm nice. Hello. And those are our road trip snacks.
Hello.
You right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all your stuff here.
I'm sorry if you can hear the aircon. I am so
hot today. I brought Charlie some deodorant and a change of t-shirt because it's just too warm. We've just arrived in Peterborough at the Premiere Inn, but look what's next to it. Krispy Kreme.
Oh,
and
go on then.
Go on then. And also there's a Toby Carvery over there. I wish we're not going to be here for long enough to experience a Toby
Shout
Carvery.
out to Amy's granddad. There's a Brewers Fair around the corner.
My granddad loves the Brewers Fair. Yeah, so now we're going to get donuts and hot chocolate and then go check in. But it's so hot today, it literally feels like we're on holiday.
It feels like we're back in Florida.
I wish.
Especially with a massive Krispy Kreme in front of us.
Yeah, true. Guys, it's like a donut factory in here. What is going on there? It literally is. There are so many. Is this where they make all the donuts that they put in the services or something? Like, what's going on? Look, it's huge. I just can't believe this. They look like bagels and then they're glazed donuts. I'm so easily impressed, but I'm just so confused about why this is here. Surely this is too many donuts for this one this one shop. What do you think they're doing with them?
I reckon they're baking them.
Thank you. Look, this is where they first drop out, and then this bit must like flip them, and then they turn into the bagel looking things. I've done this all the wrong way round, but I am fascinated. They look a bit weird, like bobbing around in there. Look outside, we're solving the case. There's loads of Krispy Kreme vans.
Detective, I think that this area serves the local area. Therefore, that's why they need those vans.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
I know. Genius.
Maybe.
Cool.
Good morning. This room last night was hotter than the pits of hell.
I somehow slept really well.
Did you?
Well, every time. I was really in deep sleep, and I think I was so hot that I just had to keep on spreading out my body.
Yes, he was diagonal the whole night, and I kept saying, can you move your legs please? And he would move them up and down, and I was like, not like that.
It's the same thing. As long as you're sort of moving, then, you know.
Of course. This is the outfit today. Fun fact, these are actually pyjama shorts. I heard someone say that we're wearing pyjama shorts. Maria said it as well, but I've also seen it on TikTok. And I've had these pyjama shorts for a while. I very rarely wear them to actual bed because I normally just sleep in a big t-shirt, to be honest. But they're so comfy, and actually I think they look quite cute. I would buy these as normal shorts. They just have a button, but they don't.
I was just saying to Amy, the thing is, I wear chinos for work quite a lot, and the first day I can just wear shorts.
Yeah, you love shorts.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, so this is the fit. We're now going for a little picnic with my sister, which would be nice, and hopefully it's going to be less warm the second we exit this room because it's been a lot. We had a lovely picnic, but I actually forgot to pick up the camera even once. But we did the clay, air dry clay. It was actually a lot harder than we thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we did, I'll show you the pictures. We did an apple each, then we did
a lollipop.
That was that was really difficult, and then a pig. Yeah. And the pig took me ages. And then we played some games and things, and then it started raining, and now we've come to Next Home. I'm hoping they might have some tea towels that I like the look of, because I really am in the market for some nice colourful tea towels. I really like that t-shirt. I'm quite a sucker for the Coke branding for some reason. I couldn't really tell you why. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, very cool. Oh my god, there's already a Halloween section. What? Oh, that's really cute. What is it? A little cup or something? Oh yeah, it's just a mug with a little lid. Salt and pepper shaker. The autumnal salt and pepper shakers are really cute. What's this? Oh, a doorstop. That's sweet. What else have we got over here? Oh, there are some tea towels, but they've got pumpkins on them, so it's probably not quite right yet. They're the only tea towels I've seen so far though. I missed these, but Amber just pointed them out. Look, they're like little beaded coasters. Oh, are they all the same colour? Oh, no, there's two different colours. I like beaded coasters.
Yeah, me too.
Some more seasonal tea towels, including this ghost oven mitt, which I think is hilarious. I still can't find any normal ones though. Oh, these are quite nice. I like the colours in these. And I like that they've all got a little bit of embroidery on. That feels a bit luxury, but it's £18 for 3 tea towels, which does feel a little bit... Do you think that's expensive?
£6 per tea towel.
Yeah, true. I suppose it's actually not that bad when you think of it like that. I did buy those tea towels, by the way, and we are now heading back to London to make it back in time for me to go to Love Island After Sun with Maria tonight. So if you are watching this on the day that it goes up, on Sunday... You stop rustling for a second. Then and you watch Love Island After Sun, then look out for Maria and I in the audience tonight, because I've never been on live television before. You know that boy. Apparently.
Oh no.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before. This is the one.
What did you think about the ride? It was great. Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
That's gonna be me. Maybe I'll film a TikTok.
Maybe.
But yeah, I feel like this week's been really frustrating. Every plan I've had just hasn't quite gone right. What is the problem?
He doesn't know how big his car is.
Yeah, that's quite often the way with the big cars, isn't it? Yeah, every plan I've had just hasn't quite worked. Like, I wanted to do loads of declutters, I didn't do a single one. I felt like 2 days of the week I basically just slept for most of the day because I didn't feel very well. But the picnic was really good fun. I feel like we've kind of clawed the week back, but yeah. Next week is quite busy, but I am hoping to be able to do a few declutters because I'm really behind on those now and I want to film them for TikTok.
I'm just really looking forward to a very quiet evening.
Yeah, 2 very different evenings going on here.
Oh, I'm just, honestly, I think it's because of getting up really, really early.
For work, yeah.
And like feeling like I have to socialise 24/7. This evening, I'm literally gonna probably get home, have a shower, have a shave, and then go, oh, I might actually just sit under the blanket all evening. Depends how hot it is.
Fair enough.
But I'm just so looking forward.
Oh yeah, actually it might be too hot for a blanket.
But I'm just so looking forward to just switching off.
You can have a bath. That bath I had earlier this week was absolutely stunning.
That is such a good idea.
Yeah. And it's quite good when it's hot, I think, to have a bath because it like regulates your body temperature, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's my top tip if you're overheating.
Oh yeah.
Have a bath.
Yeah. I'm sorry I haven't been in the vlogs recently.
I mean, you have been in all of them.
Yeah, but like I've been in them, but I haven't been as much as I used to be.
No, because you're working in a big boy office job.
Big boy office job, which is good. But yeah, I mean, we've had a very nice weekend. We saw Amber, so Amy's sister, and then we just kind of milled around really and just spent time together, which is actually quite nice considering that when we first met, we spent a lot of time together, and now we spend not much time together, so it's quite nice.
Now that we live together, we spend less time together because you have a job in London.
But I think that happens quite a lot though, doesn't it?
I think
like
so.
A lot of people go, yeah, as soon as you actually move in together, you get to a point that you see each other less because...
Yeah, it's natural, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let us know what you've been up to this week. I'm curious and I want to know. Have you been out enjoying the sunshine, or have you been moaning about the sunshine?
If any of you live in London, how horrible is the tube at the moment?
The thing is, I feel like we can't win. Like we moan all year that we want the hot weather, and then the second it arrives we're like, what is this?
Yeah, it's just the tube at the moment, unbearable. I'm very lucky, is the company that I work for has been very kind and said, look, if you need to wear a t-shirt, wear a t-shirt.
Yeah,
and they said if it gets really hot, I can wear shorts.
God, did they?
So I might experiment next week, because, you know, if I can wear some smart shorts,
yeah, that'd be good. That would be a lot more comfortable.
A lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
A lot more stress. A lot less stressful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But right, let's get back on the road.
Lovely. Okay, yeah, I need to sort my face out and get ready for live television. I've never been on live television.
And apparently, I do not watch the kid. I do not watch the news because I'm a kid.
I've never been on live television before. Okay, bye guys.